Hi there, Harminder. My name's Andrew and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and the others. I'm the essay corrector, and each time you submit any work, I will read through it sentence by sentence and offer you some grammatical corrections, some suggestions as to better phrasings, as well as some tips on the correct format and style of the writing. So first of all, thank you for submitting this trial correction on international marketing. These are great for testing students' topic-specific vocabulary on the subject of globalization. Not only is this the reason that IELTS exists, but it always appears on the exam, alongside other subjects such as technology, law and education. So let's start with your introduction and see if we can make some improvements. So I'll just start moving through straight away and I'll stop if I need to explain something. So this doesn't need to be capitalized, and we can just say the phenomenon of international marketing has brought this is background information which is not strictly necessary. Also, brought an alluring twist in our country doesn't really have a precise meaning. The phenomenon of international marketing has changed the culture of many places, let's say. But again, this is background. What we need to do in our intro is express the contention, so what are both sides of the argument, give our opinion, and briefly outline the ideas that we will use in our essay. So what I would say here is something like, while some people advocate international marketing for its benefits to education, culture, and the spread of ideas, many others find compelling reasons to oppose such methods of advertising due to the risks to local cultures. Personally, I believe that we should have really a core opinion. So we should tell you something like, personally, I believe that international marketing provides more benefits than drawbacks, and I will explore this further in the following paragraphs. But then with the body paragraph, what we need to do is make sure that it's consistent and coherent. So the initial sentence generally introduces the topic of the paragraph. The next sentence gives us some more details about your idea. The third sentence usually is used to support those ideas with an example to show that our thinking is evidence-based. And then the fourth sentence rounds it off by explaining how it relates back to the question that we were originally asked. Also, let's not generalize. Let's not say it's everyone when, almost nothing is ever everyone. If we say all people believe this, or all sparrows have blue wings, we're almost always being too simple. We cannot generalize in academic writing. So, to begin with, many indigenous traders, indigenous means of a country, and again, we can just say, if international marketing is successful, so many indigenous traders believe that if international marketing is successful, their own business is at risk. So these are all a bit short. We could express this in one sentence. Let's say something like, this style of marketing can be perceived as intrusive, as small local producers cannot compete with large multinational corporations and frequently go out of business as a result. Maybe add one more sentence. Ultimately, this results in an erosion of local culture. According to a recent survey, the business of native traders is affected, and it's affected, is affected, and we can just say by, is affected by international trade in their own country. For example, we can't say an average number of farmers are losing their business. An average is a mathematical concept of all of the numbers added together divided by the total index. Whereas this, let's say, we could say many average farmers, because if we're saying average farmers, then we're saying normal farmers, everyday farmers. But if we say an average number of farmers, then we must have many different numbers of farmers in order to take the average. So, for example, I'm completely wrong. Average farmers are losing their business due to the supply of edible items. Edible items never use like in place of such as foreign wheat, rice, pulses. In supermarkets, such as Valmont. On the contrary, many people have welcomed this state-of-the-art method of trading. Method is just slightly more academic. They perceive that it is a way to understand other cultures and languages. Here there's an opportunity to use furthermore. This way of trading, or let's just say this style of trade, helps them to interact with people, we don't know which people, from a variety of origins, and more easily learn their language while interacting with them. Cool. To quote an example, Volkswagen is a German company. Volkswagen is a German company, and opening its manufacturing plant in, let's say, opening its manufacturing plant overseas will help the native people to learn the German language. We know which one it is. It's only one language. Similarly, with the entrance of Chinese, Korean, and Japanese companies, we don't know which country this is. Into foreign markets will help many people to acquaint themselves with their rich culture. Good. Adding to this, international marketing assists indigenous traders. We assist with things. Assists indigenous traders with the improvement of their language, or with improving their vantage point of doing business. Let's make this part of one sentence, as well as helping them to become more prosperous and venture into new business. In conclusion, I second my opinion that it does have some downsides for native traders. What? The international marketing. Never use a conjunction at the start of a sentence, so just make it two. But its positive points reflect the life of local people. The meaning of this is unclear. I'm not sure what you mean by this. And here we could just say, and paves the way for the entire world to come together and learn the way of doing business by using, let's say, high-end technology. High-end technology and respect the values of other nations. Good. So with you, we need to construct some longer, more complex sentences. We need to become more familiar with reasoning, step-by-step reasoning. We need to arrive at a definition of what is a fully reasoned answer. Remember in the introduction, what is the argument? What is your opinion? What ideas do you have? Idea 1, fully discussed and supported. Idea 2, fully discussed and supported. And then a summary of everything that was written, nothing extra. And then we have a consistent essay and a good answer. So if you would like to continue receiving these sorts of corrections, you can subscribe to our course, the link to which is on this very page you are staring at right now. The course comes with 8 essay corrections in total, over which we hope to raise you to above a band 7 as a minimum. All the best, Harminder. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, but until then, have a great day.